Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and it is time for even more Terraria, where today we are going to get some sweet, sweet revenge. We have worm food and lots of it. We have grenades and lots of them. And our goal is just pretty simple today. Oh, I also forgot, I got a new nice weapon today. Because I did a little bit of farming. I did that off camera because I know y'all didn't want to watch me wait to get vile mushrooms. But I did get a few new toys. I got the Nightmare pickaxe. I got a large one, which is great because that will help me dig into things more, obviously. Then I got a new sword because I used the Nightmare pickaxe to dig into some of that meteorite that's there. And of course now vile mushrooms are growing like weeds. I had to actually find the other corruption. Maps always spawn with 2 corruption points, one each on the opposite sides of your spawn. So, I have a good sword now, it's pretty fast. And yeah, we're getting all kinds of vile mushrooms now, of course. Which is important, because you want vile powder here. See, I dug into the meteorite, and I still get meteor heads here. So I want to dig that up and fix it eventually, but for now, our goal is not to do that. Our goal is just to get enough, just to get some stuff from there, try and improve our gear. Now my goal today is to beat the Eater of Worlds a few times. Once I do that, I want to craft his armor set. The reason that I really like the Eater of Worlds armor set is because it increases attack speed, which is obviously really good to have. So see, this is what I do for a mushroom farm. Pretty simple, straightforward, just go make different stacks of stuff, let the grass grow on it. You can see these guys are already like, hey, welcome to the party! Yeah, that was not good. Ah, just fell again. Alright, so as soon as I can figure out my platform, remember that I do actually have Cloud in a Bottle for this. I don't have all the fancy potions that I had last time, but I didn't really need them last time either. All I really need to do is to not hit myself with a grenade, so we're going to pull it a little more conservatively here. I have a lot of healing potions. So, my last time I died because my entrails were ripped out by my own grenade. We're not going to play that game this time. Instead, we are just going to... So, do we have everything ready? I have some larger healing potions that will restore 100 life. I don't think I'll need to go that route. Because I am going to still grenade them, but I'm going to be more careful, I promise. Sorry, Mom. No, let's not apologize to her. Okay, so I have some meteorite bars sitting around. I could make like a little ray gun with them, but for now, I'm not going to summon 2 Eaters of World. Can I split out some of this? No, we're not trash. Oh, I did not want to trash that. There we go. Let's split that out, because I don't want to summon 2 Eaters of Worlds at once. I think actually, I don't know if you can still die from that, but here we go. This time without getting my face killed. Much better. That's the angle that we want. And I could have gotten some spiky balls as well. Remember last time where this guy was just a little timid? There we go. That's exactly what you want. You want him to arch like that. You want to be able to toss a bunch of grenades at him. And he's going to start breaking up into parts here in just a moment. Of course I have some guys coming in from up top, but that's alright. And we're just going to collect all the stuff as we can. So this is where the fight starts to get a little crazy. Fortunately, he does drop a lot of hearts. Maybe it's because of the difficulty I'm on. Okay, so those little holes can actually lose grenades for me. Okay, so a little bit of damage. But not as much as grenading myself. We're going to fight this fight a few different ways, because you see I'm obliterating some of these segments, and I did just grenade myself there, like I promised that I wouldn't do to myself. So there's 2 segments going. Is that it for the Eater of Worlds? No, we got some bad aim going on. There we go. That's exactly how you want to do that. So 2 segments, 3 segments going around. We're getting lots of bars. We're not taking a ton of damage. There's 1 down. Nope. Okay, so maybe I should start getting my gun out or using my sword instead. There we go. 1, 2. That was a terrible aim shot. So this guy's just about dead. See how easy it is when you don't blow yourself up? That's kind of like the rule of life for a lot of things, though. There we go. Boss dead. The Eater of Worlds has been defeated. Easy fight if you make an arena where you can jump around in. And we have a ton of ore. We have some scales. We already have plenty of demonite from our last fight. So what are we going to do? Okay, we don't need a ton of ebonstone blocks. We're going to do this again. That's right, just farm, and there's actually some good pickups down there. While I'm at it, actually, let's go ahead and just plug these holes, because I don't need to shoot things to farm stuff right now. That one's not going to be a problem. In case for some godforsaken reason I actually want to fight the Eater of Worlds like a zillion more times. Let's start by actually getting over here. There we go. Wow, mushroom, and there's some more ore. So that apparently just was from where he exploded, probably while collision detecting down there. So just got to get up there. And this is how you farm the Eater of Worlds. You have to get a lot of materials, and that's something that takes some time. Oh, that is like some awful placement. There we go. And if I go too high, I can't summon them because I'm not in the corruption. But hey, Eater of Worlds, it's like, hey, we're back. I just killed you. Oh, I already took out the head. That was a critical bomb strike. Awesome. I mean, ideally what you want to do, if I was doing this with the gun, I want to shoot the face again and again, but for now it looks like I scared him just a little bit. We're going to not make the same mistake we made last time. Because you want him to kind of fly at you, and you see all the stuff that you get down there. Okay, so that was kind of a wasted grenade, but that's okay. See, in order to craft the nightmare gear, you actually need to get some shadow scales, which only drop from this boss. So while you can make some things without it, you have to farm this guy to get enough scales to make an armor set. Okay, maybe not the best idea to do that, but there we go. Did lots of damage. Taken some damage, but I did lots of damage. So pretty simple. There we go. Okay, so we got a tiny segment going around now that's trying to act like he owns the place. Wow, did I just get... Yeah, I just got a bunch of chunks there. Oh man, so we will actually be going back down there in just a minute. I probably could cut through this. So, I'm not going to have enough grenades to really do this a third time, but maybe that means we can just do it with a gun the third time. Or I could go across the map real quick and buy some more grenades. I mean, it does really make the farming go faster. But I do want to show kind of the variety of ways you can kill this guy. And I do have more than enough bullets. I wonder, my sword hits aren't going to compare the grenades too well. So we'll just let him take his time. So we got a bunch of stuff down there, and I just grenaded myself. Maybe one day I'll get through a fight where I don't do that. So we got a lot of stuff. I don't even know if I need to fight this guy a third time or not, because I have so much demonite ore. Whoa! That was not the way I wanted that to go. Alright, that was a good shot that bounced off of that dirt block there. That's how you do that one. Yeah, that was a ton of damage. And that's a ton of damage to me. And I still got 20 seconds of cooldown on that potion, so let's not derp this up. Oh, good timing there. Out of grenades, last shot. And I get a bunch of stuff. So, let's see here. I could try and fight this guy with the gun. But if I don't need to actually fight him, it'd be more of a just for fun thing, I guess. I mean, I have a good fast sword that can hit a lot of segments. This is gonna make the fight take a little longer though. So, yeah, that's farming the Eater of Worlds. Nothing too complicated. I forgot to look up how many of these I need. I actually have enough foul powder to get more. I'm actually short on worm food, which is not what I expected. I could make bombs. I have, 99 demonite ore. Plus 30. I think I am actually have to kill him one more time, because I'd be short on ore. So we'll just... Oh wait, I have 34 more ore there, because it takes 4 ore to make a bar. You gotta have a lot for armor in this game, though. So... yeah, let's do this with the gun. We got a gun, we got a really good sword. It's a much better sword than I usually have at this point in the game. So we're gonna do this one more time. No grenades, just to show you how it's done. And, yay! This could be a mistake. Everything could be a mistake. Let's see here, so... Pew, 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 pew. You can already see how much longer this is going to take, but if you can get him to go horizontal like that, this is where you can just kind of be under him and just fire. Oh, I'd love for him to be hit by a shooting star right now. Let's see, this is what you do, actually. Yeah, sword's going to be a little more efficient there, if I can get him to slow down in his arch. Because I have some really good reach with this sword. See, we're gonna hack him to death. I think. Methinks. There we go. Now you gotta watch out, because he will eventually close you in, so you will take a little bit of damage. So ideally, I'm gonna start breaking up some stuff here in just a minute, I'm sure. Yeah. Because each of these segments has 150 life, and I'm hitting them each time they go up, so that's another shooting star that missed the opportunity to be a star. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. Don't want to jump too high, though, or else I risk actually despawning the boss by leaving the corruption. So, it's almost potion time. I don't have regeneration right now. See, and that's where things start to get a little more complicated, and where it's good to have a gun, because it's really easy to kill a bunch of segments when it's long and he's just being one snake, but going with the sword is going to make things a little tougher. There we go. That's right, don't know which way you're going. Turn around on me. Psst, psst. Lightsaber sound. Go, 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 kill him! Oh my god, that was so terrible. Just standing. Let me stand in the boss's body. Is there a video game where that's a good thing? I'm sure you could probably name like 7 or 8. It's almost like I can just tank some of this damage, though. So there we go. Grenades. Guns. I am taking more damage than I'd like, but I'm going to focus on trying to get some of those hearts in a second. There we go. So see, all those heart drops are kind of your saving grace if you don't have a regeneration potion. Yeah, go ahead, and that's fine, because I do have a healing potion off cooldown. And I don't even have a full armor set. I think I have 2 pieces of silver armor, 1 piece of like iron armor or something. So you can do this with pretty much crap gear. It does help to have a meteorite sword, but I can do this with a musket. It'll just take longer. See, he's defeated. That almost went faster than grenades, actually. Yeah, my armor is silver, silver, iron. So I definitely have enough stuff now. All in all, not a bad day at the office. So right now we don't need this here, so we are gonna... Well, okay. Well, first off, let's not let this eye actually hurt us. I could fight the Eye of Cthulhu again. I got some of my original demonite ore actually from the eye there. So with this area being done, my next goal is to go to the jungle, so I'm going to actually disassemble a little bit of this base. Reason being is that I will want to reset my spawn point. So I'm going to take the bed with us. Oh, I actually didn't finish that hole there. So I got... Oh, I actually had even more demonite ore, so I probably didn't have to fight him a 3rd time, but it's good for you all to see. It's good for me to say, hey, I can do that. I got some tridents. I'll pick up one of those. Shurikens, I don't need worm tooths. I don't really need any more cobwebs I may need later. more meteorite and more rotten chunks. So I've only had one meteor fall, but I will keep the rotten chunks in this chest, and I will build another place here in a little bit. So there's our shooting star. Hello, zombie. So our next goal is going to be to go to the jungle. And there's not a lot that I'm going for in the jungle, since I do have a meteor sword. If I don't have an upgraded sword by that point, that is where I start to try and get the blade of grass. And maybe that's still a noble goal, but my biggest takeaway is that I really want to get the upgraded grappling hook, because not only can you jump way further with it, it'll actually let you grip on multiple points, makes climbing corridors and stuff a lot simpler. So we're progressing now. We've officially hit the mid-game, if the corruption doesn't count as the mid-game. And what that means now is that we need to, now that we have a better armor set, we can take on some far more difficult stuff. In fact, I don't think the dungeon is out of the question if I can beat the boss outside of it, which with this armor and with these weapons, maybe I can. It wouldn't be awful for me to get the meteor shot, but then I'd want to get the meteor armor, because I don't have enough mana to pull off using that as ammo. Because I've beaten a lot of these bosses with pretty low gear, at least on the easy mode, because once again, I've not played hard mode yet. So, yeah. What can I get from Jarut? You're my demolition buddy here. So I could make a meteorite hand axe, probably, with what I got. That's probably what I need to farm a little bit more stuff from. So we got all this area. I could make a bed somewhere here just to reset my spawn at base, but I think I'm going to have to make another base somewhere. So I think without the bed there, I will just spawn back there. But in case I don't, for some god-forsaken reason, we're just going to put my bed here for now to force this to be a spawn. Even though I'm probably okay. So, how many bars can I make? Well, probably a ton, but I need to not have this next to my workbench, apparently. So, let's see here. There's all the weapons. There's the armor. I can actually make a meteorite helmet. I can't make a meteorite axe, so... Shadow Greaves. I need 15 Shadow Scales and 20 Demonite bars. How many Shadow Scales did I pick up? 8 and... Well, I really feel like I should have enough Shadow Scales based on the number of times I fought that guy. Yeah, 99. So I have plenty, so 20 and 25 and 10 and 15. So I am going to have enough here. Let me just, before I screw this up, let me go ahead and make a lot of ore, or a lot of bars. Let's hear. I got the helmet, got the scale mail, excuse me, and got the greaves. There we go. And how much spare demonite ore do I have? A lot, a whole lot, and I have a ton of shadow scales. So I probably didn't even get to fight that guy but once, but it's okay. We will put that in our rare materials chest that we have not designated yet. Is it this one? Let's call it this one, because this is an empty chest. Demonite, meteorite, ore. Now you can sell some of this stuff for a lot of money, but if I'm hurting for money, I'll start to do that. But for now, shadow scales are good. Evanstone block, I don't need that right now. Val mushroom, I'll save those. Acorns, I can just pick those up whenever I want. Mushroom don't need. Wooden platforms I'm going to need. More importantly, though, okay, I have the trident and all that, but more importantly is that I can equip myself now with the Shadow Helmet, which is 7% increased melee speed. And then I actually get to show you another aspect of this game I like. So, 7% increased melee speed, 7%, and that's 7 defense versus 4 defense, 3 defense. So you're 6 defense, 7% increased melee speed. And not just that, but armor sets, if you equip a whole set, give you a bonus, 15% increased movement speed. And you get this badass little spot shadow on you. So zoom, 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 zoom. I attack faster, I move faster. It's my favorite early game armor set, and because it's made everything else obsolete, we are just going to find a merchant and we're going to sell some stuff. And I might as well sell to you. Yeah. Let's buy some more grenades. I could probably start buying some dynamite, but it's just so expensive. What you get? Useful to have a bunch of grenades around. I could use them on the next boss that I fight, so unholy arrows are good pickups too. I do not need silver. Let's hear 20 silver for that. I think I spent a little more than 20 silver on that. Greaves and helmets, so I don't make a ton of money back, but I do have enough money. If you're wondering where my gold went, I did store it in one of my chests, or I made a piggy bank, that's right. So let's hear worm teeth. I don't think I need those right now, but I'm going to hold on to them because they're a little bit of a pain to farm. So we got 99 grenades. How much money do we have in the piggy bank? We have 7 gold, and we're going to drop another gold in there. So I'm going to call that an episode for now. Our next goal is going to go west and go to the jungle, and I'm going to build a house just for staging in there. We're going to explore the underground jungle. Our goal is just to get the parts needed to make an upgraded grappling hook, which involves killing some pretty nasty monsters. But considering now that we have 21 defense and increased movement, we are in a much better place than we used to be. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope the 3 times killing the Eater of Worlds was instructive enough for showing you how it's done, because I certainly screwed it up last time. So hope you all enjoyed that, and next time we will be going west to the jungle. Take care.